If you've been wondering whether it's too late to invest in Shiba Inu, and if you feel like you completely missed the opportunity a couple of years ago, you might want to pause for a moment. What if I told you that some massive updates have just surfaced? Updates that could have a significant impact on the future price of our beloved Shiba Inu coin. Right now, whales are going absolutely wild, and in this script, I'm going to break down exactly why this is happening, what it means for everyday investors, and how Shiba Inu could genuinely be setting up for a real moon run. Make sure you keep watching until the very end because the details behind these movements are incredibly important for anyone holding SHIB or thinking about getting in. First, a quick disclaimer. Shiba Inu is currently following a strong bullish trajectory, and much of this momentum appears to be influenced by the activity of major investors within its ecosystem. Shiba Inu is no longer just a meme token. It has evolved into a multifaceted digital asset with real use cases, and several key factors are contributing directly to its recent resurgence. While many people look only at the price to judge whether a crypto is valuable, that approach usually misses the bigger picture. In the case of Shiba Inu, you'll want to pay attention to what's happening behind the scenes. One of the most notable developments is the significant increase in large transactions taking place on the Shiba Inu network. According to blockchain analytics provider Into the Block, Shiba Inu saw a sudden 41% spike in large-scale transactions within the past 24 hours alone. These transactions, each worth over $100,000, totaled more than $45 million in value. To give you an even clearer idea, whale transactions have increased from 4.10 trillion SHIB on November 2nd to around 5.8 trillion SHIB today. That is a massive jump, and it signals growing interest among large investors who are clearly seeing something worth paying attention to. This surge highlights an increasingly important trend. Shiba Inu is evolving both as a utility token and as a legitimate investment asset. While the recent upswing can be largely attributed to these enormous whale movements, other market indicators haven't been as supportive. For instance, despite the rise in whale activity, the overall trading volume for SHIB has seen a drop of about 30%. This decrease has made the general upward trend appear smaller on the surface, but this situation also creates something interesting beneath the surface that many people overlook. The truth is that many investors misunderstand what truly determines the value of a cryptocurrency. They focus solely on the price, whether it's going up or down, and ignore what actually matters more, the market cap. Understanding market cap is essential because it gives you a far more accurate idea of how large, stable, and widely adopted a cryptocurrency is. If you only look at the price, especially for a token with a massive circulating supply like SHIB, you're going to misunderstand its real potential. As of right now, Shiba Inu has a market cap of around $4.6 billion. Before you decide to trade or invest in SHIB, it's important to understand that price alone does not tell the full story of Shiba Inu's value. Market cap represents the total value of all coins that have been mined or are currently circulating. In simple terms, it's calculated by multiplying the current price of the token by the total number of tokens in circulation. The higher the market cap, the more stable the cryptocurrency tends to be when compared to smaller, less established assets. This is why Shiba Inu's growth in market cap is actually more important than the short-term price. As Shib's market cap expands, the token becomes less volatile, and this is good news for long-term holders. Low volatility means price fluctuations are smaller, making the asset more reliable and predictable over time. This kind of stability attracts more investors, businesses, and users who want to interact with Shiba Inu in practical ways, whether through payments, trading, or future applications in the Shiba ecosystem. The less SHIB swings wildly up and down, the more seriously it will be taken as a legitimate cryptocurrency. Now, when it comes to investing, many people try to forecast Shiba Inu's price by considering its market cap and circulating supply. While this method can be useful, it's also important to pay attention to the trading volume. Trading volume represents how many tokens are being bought and sold within a certain time period on different exchanges. This can tell you how active a cryptocurrency is, how much demand there is for it, and how easy it would be to buy or sell at the current price. Shiba Inu's market cap is determined by its price and circulating supply, but its trading volume gives you the clearest picture of its actual demand and liquidity. A cryptocurrency with high liquidity is easier to trade, experiences less slippage, and tends to have more stable price movements. On the other hand, low liquidity usually leads to bigger price swings, something you see often in small-cap cryptocurrencies. Right now, many investors are asking the big question: is Shiba Inu still a good buy in 2023, or is it too late? The answer depends on several factors, but understanding the relationship between market cap and volume is key. A high volume to market cap ratio typically means the cryptocurrency can be traded easily, which often leads to better price stability. A lower ratio means the opposite, which can cause the price to become more volatile. Shiba Inu's current situation is shaped not only by whale activity but also by the excitement surrounding upcoming projects and solutions being developed for Shibarium. The team's lead developer, Shitoshi Kusama, recently hinted at some major developments that are expected to boost the utility and adoption of the Shiba Inu ecosystem. The community has been buzzing with anticipation, especially because Shitoshi's messages tend to be cryptic but meaningful. Recently, Shitoshi appeared in the Shibarium Tech Telegram channel and left the community with an intriguing message. When asked about his well-being, he responded that he was doing better than ever and preparing to present the beauty of Shiba Inu before the masters. This statement left the community speculating on who these masters might be. Shitoshi often uses metaphorical language influenced by philosophical themes, so his cryptic tone has become somewhat expected. He also added that many people will continue to spread fear, uncertainty, and doubt, but only true leaders and global thinkers can truly understand the power of what the Shiba Inu team is building. He emphasized that those who understand the vision are aligned with these leaders. This message aligns with one of Shitoshi's earlier statements claiming that SHIB is greater than X, which some interpreted as a subtle challenge toward Elon Musk and the X platform, previously known as Twitter. At the same time, broader economic factors could also influence Shiba Inu's trajectory. For instance, there's growing anticipation that the SEC might approve a Bitcoin spot ETF. If this happens, the entire crypto market could experience a massive shift. A Bitcoin ETF would allow investors to buy Bitcoin through traditional markets without needing to hold the cryptocurrency themselves. This would bring enormous amounts of new money into the crypto market from both retail and institutional investors. If a Bitcoin ETF is approved, several things are expected to happen. First, Bitcoin will become more accessible to investors who previously avoided crypto due to technical concerns. Second, institutional trust will increase, giving Bitcoin and the entire crypto market more legitimacy. Third, liquidity will surge, making it easier for investors to buy and sell Bitcoin quickly. Fourth, positive market sentiment will likely spread across the entire crypto space. And fifth, altcoins like Shiba Inu tend to follow Bitcoin's movement because when Bitcoin rises, many investors diversify into altcoins. All of these events can create a ripple effect that boosts Shiba Inu's price and visibility. So, the question now is, are you excited about where Shiba Inu could be heading? Do you think these developments could push SHIB into a new era? Make sure you comment your thoughts down below. I'd love to hear what you think about the upcoming updates, whale activity, and the possibility of a Bitcoin ETF triggering a wider market rally. And that brings us to the end of this video.